We're nearing the deadline for a major transformation along the Marin County coastline. Last year, an environmental group called the Nature Conservancy reached an agreement with 6 beef ranches and 6 dairies to shut down operations in order to restore the natural landscape. Now the dozens of people who worked on those ranches have just days to find a new home. Our John Ramos spoke with neighbors worried about what it means for their community.
The fight over cattle ranches at the Point Reyes seashore is over, but the human consequences are just beginning. And here at Point Reyes Station, there's a real feeling for the people who did not get a multi-million-dollar buyout. When the deal was struck for the Nature Conservancy to pay the cattle ranches in the Point Reyes seashore to close down, many ranchers were sad to see the end of their lifestyles. But for their workers, it has been more than sadness. Most were terrified about where they will go and what they will do, as they told Marin supervisors last March.
We live under a tremendous amount of tension and pressure. I am a family man. I am the father of a son with an extreme disability. It's this life. What will happen to us and what will happen to the ones that will follow us.
But time is running out as the deadline draws near for them to leave the place that some have called home for decades. And the county is spending $2.5 million to convert this 1-acre vacant lot in Point Reyes Station into a transitional housing site. 14 tiny homes on wheels are expected here in March, with the plan to convert them to more permanent structures down the line. In many cities, this kind of low-income housing would cause an uproar among the neighbors, but not in Point Reyes Station. Jeannie Brown's mother lives across the street, and Jeannie is delighted by the reaction.
I asked them about what was going to happen over here, and they kind of described what they heard about their trailers, and they all thought it was great. And so I just loved hearing that it's a positive for them.
Perhaps the difference is that the workers are known here, and their value to the community is something that everyone understands.
They're part of the community. They've filled the schools. They stimulate the local economy. To lose them and to lose the ranches is sacrilegious.
Linda Linder is a bit disgusted that some of the same residents who decry the federal government's treatment of immigrants were the same ones demanding the ranches be closed.
There are all kinds of ways of trying to that destroy a people. It doesn't take, you don't need ice to do that. You know, there are quieter, darker ways to do it.
But her gardener husband Barry had a more poetic metaphor. He was busy saving some shrubs that would have otherwise been discarded.
No, these people are going to be transplanted like these bushes. They just got transplanted, and if I wasn't watering right now, they would die. When you just transplant something, you got to nurture it a little, you know. That include people? Yeah. People need to be nurtured too when they're transplanted.
The workers are being displaced through no fault of their own, and whether they get the nurturing they may need will depend on the kindness of people like their neighbors in Point Reyes Station.